Today we study about the embryo and its types. What is embryo? Embryo, it is formed in an embryo sac by the fusion of two polar nuclei and one of the male gamete. And after fusion, it develops into a primary endosperm nucleus. Later on, it is get converted into endosperm nucleus, and it is a nutritious tissue which provides nutrition to the developing embryo. And the in gymnosperm, endosperm develops from a haploid nucleus before fertilization, while in angiosperm it is developed after the fusion of two polar nuclei with one of the male gamete. Therefore, it is unique. In angiosperm, the whole endosperm get absorbed by the developing embryo. That's why it completely consumes the endosperm tissue. Such condition is found in most of the cereals, most of the pea plants, gram, pea. They are called the non-endospermic seeds. While in some cases, not all the endosperm tissue or endosperm material is consumed by the embryo, but it remains present in a seed. Such type of seeds are called endospermic seeds. The endospermic seeds are the most of the cereals, wheat, rice, maize. These are the endospermic seeds. While in some cases there is a complete absence of endosperm tissue, there are some special provisions for nutrition are present. They are found in generally Orchidaceae family members. And endosperm, it is generally triploid in nature, but haploid, diploid, tetraploid, pentaploid, hexaploid and polyploid embryos are also found in angiosperm. In some cases, the polar nuclei also take part in the formation of endosperm without fusion. Such cases are also seen. Then, depending on the nature of nuclear division, the endosperms are classified into three types: nuclear type, cellular type and halobial type. In nuclear type, the endosperm nucleus divides and redivides and form large number of nuclei. Then they push toward the peripheral part of the embryo sac, and in center it forms a large vacuole. The number of nuclei are found toward the micropylar region as well as toward the chalazal region. And nuclear division does not followed by the cell wall formation. Only nuclear division is present, not cell wall formation. That's why it is called as nuclear type of endosperm. The cell wall formation takes place in the latter stage, end stage, and generally it is found toward the micropylar region, cell wall formation, and in chalazal part it remains the pre-nuclear region. That's why the basal part of the micropylar region, cellular type, it develops some worm-like structures, vermiform type, and it remain embedded in the pre-nuclear region of chalaza, and it absorbs the nourishment from them for the developing embryo. In cellular type, the nuclear division of the endosperm nucleus is followed by the wall formation. First nuclear division, then wall formation, again then second division, third division, fourth division in all the planes, and that's why after nuclear division wall formation takes place. That's why it forms a cellular structure. Therefore, it is called as cellular type of endosperm. Generally, in cellular type of endosperm, the hosperia are formed from the micropylar as well as chalaza region. These hosperia grow towards the inner tissue of ovule and absorbs again food material. As well as from the endosperm tissue, the growing embryo, it absorbs the food material. Third type, it is halobial type. In this, the endosperm nucleus migrates towards the chalaza region and it divides in transversely and forms two unequal size cells, bigger towards micropylar end and smaller towards chalaza. The nucleus which is present in the micropylar region, it divides and redivides, followed by the cell wall formation, and cellular structure is formed towards the micropylar region, while the pre-nuclear region, the nucleus of the chalaza region may divide or not divide to form pre-nuclear structure towards chalaza end. In this manner, the halobial type of endosperm, it is an intermediate between the nuclear and cellular type of endosperm formation. Then there are some special types: ruminant endosperm, mosaic endosperm. In ruminant type, the excessive growth on its surface of the endosperm takes place. That's why uneven surface is formed. It is called as ruminant endosperm. Means it forms the large surface for absorption to the embryo. While in mosaic endosperm, there are two shades of color are formed. For example, in maize, there are yellow and whitish color are present in a seed. The yellow color due to the deposition of starch and whitish color due to the sugar content. That's why it looks like a mosaic structure. Means two colors structure is formed in a endosperm. This is about the embryo and its type. What is the function of endosperm? The endosperm which provides the nourishment to the developing embryo, and it is remains stored in a seed. That's why at the time of germination of seed, the endosperm which is present in a seed, it gets absorbed by the developing seedling during its germination. And generally the embryo development takes place after the formation of endosperm. Why? Because prior to fertilization there is no sufficient amount of food material in a embryo sac. That's why the endosperm is first formed. That's why large amount of food is available for the developing embryo. In some cases, all the endosperm tissue get absorbed by the developing embryo. Means in case of gram P, whole of the endosperm get absorbed or used by the developing embryo. That's why it is a non-endospermic seed. while in case of maize, cereals, the after absorption of food material, some part of the endosperm remain present in a seed. That's why it is a endospermic seeds, and food material it remains. These are the functions of endosperm.